All right, so I think last time we had talked to Sibley was what, like last Thursday, and we kind of just talked a little bit over like the expectations for essay number two, which is like the global communities, taking either the your thesis for like your issue that you already have for your local communities and making it, on a bigger scale. So actually, question: have you guys completed your annotated bibliography number two?
Yeah.
I haven't done
Awesome.
that
That's a bit okay. Yeah. So it's like six sources instead of four. Yeah, that's pretty much it, really, and that's due on April 17th. So, but throughout the Zoom, I'm gonna just try to make it seem like it's a normal call instead of like Miss Sibley and just talking over the same thing for like an hour.
yet. Sounds good.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess I just cut straight to the point. So, I guess, what are y'all's your arguments?
Our arguments for essay two.
Yeah.
Mine's arguing that the broken windows theory is the reason why crime persists in certain neighborhoods.
Okay. All right. And what type of argument is that?
I forgot what she said it was called. I think it was an analytical argument or something like that. I don't have my notes in front of me.
I feel you. My notes are still at PV. I trust you.
Yeah.
But I think she did mention, she said like, I think analytical evaluation.
Yeah, it was like an argument of analysis, I think. Maybe that's
okay. I got you. What about you, Kanisha?
What is my argument about? Basically, it's how the government has failed the working class community all over the country, and then I was going to expand that to make into a global pandemic. But for my thesis on that one, she's still helping me with it, so I just gotta wait for her. That's the only thing that I have to finish on my annotated bibliography.
Just a thesis?
Yeah, that's the overall argument and kind of the thesis.
And she hasn't gotten back with you yet?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Well, she has, but not with the finishing part.
Gotcha. Yeah. And with the annotated bibliography, really, like the biggest thing with that is just kind of, and you've already done it, but just breaking down like how exactly you're going to integrate, your new sources into like this global paper, and then also just because some people, and I know she also put this on her e-courses, some people they didn't change their thesis for the first essay, like the first argumentative essay, and then to this. So did y'all keep y'all's thesis the same, or did y'all change it?
Slightly change it after I talked to her.
Yeah, she changed mine for me.
Oh, she changed this for you on on Thursday?
Yeah, my thesis kind of sucked, so I'm happy she did it.
Well, I always just remember, like, with the thesis, a thesis is supposed to be in between specific and pervasive. The pervasive parts comes from really, like, you want it to be a bold thing, something that really stands out to the reader. It's like the last thing that they see in the first paragraph. But at the same time, you also want it to kind of be like narrowed down to a specific point that you're trying to get to. But just always keep that in mind. Yeah, I asked her for help on my thesis, but we'll see how that goes. My issue was dealing with the debt crisis amongst minorities, and I don't know why she always kind of just like related that just to Black people, because minorities is a bigger demographic than just African Americans, but I'm trying to make that into a global issue. I've been thinking about kind of implementing maybe something about the corona and how that's kind of, made this whole situation that much more worse, especially, with people being out of jobs and things of that nature and not being able to congregate with one another. But, we'll see how that goes.
That's actually really interesting.
Excuse me?
I said, do you need help with anything?
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, with these papers, they're really not that bad.
Yeah, they're pretty easy.
And yeah, they're actually really like they're pretty easy. And then the topics that we've chosen, respectfully to each one of us, we find them interesting. So it doesn't really feel like such like a tedious task. But if there's any type of, I guess, obscurity, usually I would go to like Miss Sibley on, and I'll just do the work and have her review it. And if she doesn't review it, then I get the grade that I get. But that's the beauty in like having classmates, just being able to like constructively criticize one another so that we can like get the best grade possible. So, but I think I'm pretty good.
Well, we do have the group meet if we do need help too. So
That's true. I'm not from the bibliography and the thesis. I really don't know what else we're supposed to be talking about, and I don't want us to be on here for an hour. So
I don't think she really cared if we were on here that long, because we could really stop it in 2 minutes.
that's
We could
exactly
say,
what I was thinking.
yeah, because we talked about everything. Our Zoom last week with her was longer than everybody else's, so we really talked about everything.
Yeah, it was like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess the last portion of this can really just so we have what peer review sheets coming up. Okay, that's cool. And then
when does that do?
Let me see. Oh, have y'all read like chapters? I want to say 8, 9, 10, and 11.
No.
Yeah, I think those are the chapters that I guess she wants. Like I guess this essay, and then also for our annotated bibliography to get a better grasp on like what an argument is or whatever. So just keep that in mind.
Is everybody that's in the group me on the chat?
No.
Well, they finna lose their chance.
Yeah, I think we talked about everything we need.
I think as long as we have like something on file to send to her, I think we'll be straight. So
okay.
Yeah. But the peer review, she put it in a Word document, so I have to download it.
Just put it in the group me.
All right. Yeah, that'll probably be due like at least like in a week from now, maybe 2 weeks. And then 2 weeks from now, we have the second, well, actually, I'm tripping, argument essay 2, which is just the global communities. So, but if you annotate bibliography, that's due, I want to say Friday. Charter Day, yes, sir. That's due Friday. But aside from that, that's pretty much everything. So appreciate you guys answering this call. Thank you for tolerating my technical difficulties at first, and you guys have a blessed day.
You guys
Thank
too.
you. You too.
All right, thank you.
Oh.